Friday afternoon featured the ARCA Menards West Series Championship race at Phoenix Raceway. Among the entries was 18-year-old Trackhouse Development driver Conner Zillisch. The young man from Charlotte, North Carolina dominated during the 100-lap event. He took home the trophy in his first ever start at the Arizona venue, beating out driver number 18, William Sawalich. Here's what Conner had to say following the victory.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. This track's my first time here. Really cool track. A lot of maneuverability and different ways to drive it. It was good to win my last race this year in the ARCA Series with Pinnacle Racing Group. I think that's our 7th win in 12 races together, so a really good season for us, and just really glad to end it on a good note. These guys have worked really hard to bring a good car to a flat track, because that's kind of where we struggled in the past at Milwaukee and other tracks. So just proud of the entire team, and glad we can get this one.
Thank you, Conner. If you have a question for Conner, please raise your hand. We'll get you the mic. Who wants to lead us off? Go over here to the left. Start with Chris Knight, and we'll go over here in the corner.
Chris Knight, catchfence.com. Conner, a busy weekend for you here at Phoenix. I know the ARCA cars and trucks are extremely different, but how important was it for you to run this race in preparation for the truck and Xfinity races?
I'm only running the Xfinity race, but no, you're good. It was really important. If I had been here before, it would probably be a little bit different, but a track I've never been to, this weekend's a little different because Xfinity has a long practice, but any laps I can get before I go out for Xfinity practice to kind of learn on the fly is helpful. I was able to, once I got out to a decent gap there, I was able to kind of change what I was doing and try and learn as much as I could to just experiment, because it's a lot easier to experiment when you're leading a race than when it is when you're battling in an Xfinity race. So it was good to get out there and feel that out while I could, and just kind of take notes before I go out for Xfinity practice later today.
Conner, what was it like running around the top, around the 18 on pretty much every single restart?
Yeah, it was, I am putting a lot into his hands, but 18 and I have had our battles, throughout the year, and, we've had our ins and our outs and ebbs and flows, but, we've come to a point where we respect each other, and, I'm glad that we were able to reach that point, because, at the beginning of the year, I probably wouldn't have given him the inside, just because I don't know how much I could have trusted him, but I was able to trust him and have faith that he wouldn't just pile drive me into one. But it was good. I felt way more comfortable out there just because I felt like I could control him a little bit. But at the same time, if you're on the inside, you have the ability to use them up on the outside of you. So glad that I was able to not eat my own words and fail on the bottom or on the top, but just able to roll around the outside of them and use the progressive banking to my advantage.
Any final questions for Conner? Go in the back.
Noah Reed, KSAZ Fox 10. Just out of curiosity, with the 24 season coming to an end, you've run a lot of forms of racing outside of just stock cars. Do you have any more plans to run for the rest of 2024 and going into 2025?
Nothing in 2024, but I do have plans to run the 24 Hours of Daytona again. That's probably my favorite race of the year. So I'm going to try and do that one for as long as I can, and I do have plans to run that next year, which will be announced soon, but that race is so much fun, and looking forward to that one already. It's my next race. I don't have anything until January, so no Snowball Derby or Chili Bowl or anything like that. I actually did try to run the Chili Bowl, and I had a sponsor paying for it all, and I was going to run it, but then the Roar was on the same weekend of the Chili Bowl, so I couldn't do it. So that was frustrating, but I'm going to get to do that one eventually for sure.